And now for our Cajun cabbage that I told you I'd teach you how to cook. So I've got bacon cooking in here already, just to make enough of that bacon grease in there so the cabbage will fry in here. So you cook all that together. So while this is rendering, new word of today, I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to core cabbage and how to slice it. Of course, this is the first green leaf. I'm going to pull this out, okay? Then you usually just cut it this way. It's very simple. You take the core out, okay? Then put it on its stomach, and I just do it this way. Okay. What I like to do, take this leaf off. It doesn't look very good. And this is kind of tough. You see this? So you go down, you peel it down to where it's not going to be tough, because you don't want to cook the tough cabbage. And you slice it like this. You just slice it, sort of. Okay. Now, we'll put it in the bowl, because we've got some more cabbage to get. This cooks down so much that you have to have a lot of cabbage, and it'll go down to barely nothing. So, okay, do this piece just like you did the other one. And you see, this is pretty tough. It would be too hard to cook. Okay, this way. Now, I love this cabbage. I used to not eat cabbage. That's another food I didn't like until I learned how to cook it like this. I still don't eat boiled cabbage. I just don't think it has a flavor to it. But man, this bacon just gives it a wonderful taste. So I could eat that just for a meal. Okay. Then you take the core out, because you know if you cook this core, it's not going to taste very good. It's going to be real bitter, so you don't want to have the core in there. You want to cut it out. Make sure you do. Okay, like this. Okay. Then of course you can just go ahead and slice it like you did the other one. It's okay if you leave some of the leaves like that. It'll be all right. Just cooks down anyway. So, like this. Alrighty. You don't want to chunk this. You want to slice it up. Real easy. This is so quick and easy to fix because it doesn't take long to cook. Cabbage cooks real quickly. You don't want to cook it too much because it'll all, it just crumble and fall apart. Okay. Matter of fact, Missy likes it just tender like, but I like mine cooked a little bit more than she does. So, okay, pretty good. Now we've got our cabbage fixed. Now what we're going to do next is that I'm going to just throw it in the pot here, because our grease is already formed. Here, the bacon. Yeah. Just put it in with your bacon. Okay. And see, that looks like an awful lot of cabbage, but it sure cooks down. And you've really learned that you've got to have a lot of cabbage in order to end up with a little dish. Stir it up real good. Like this. And the cabbage is kind of coated with the oil from the bacon, the grease from the bacon. And this way, you see how it's just shiny, pretty and shiny? Man, it just enhances the cabbage taste. Really, really good, and it goes so well with the fish. Now, what you do next, you cover it. Okay. Let it cook, I guess, for about 15, 20 minutes. And then you season it. I never season my cabbage before I cook it. I always afterwards sprinkle salt and pepper on it and then stir it up again. And it's so good. So we've got our cabbage cooking. Now I'll teach you how to make some real good Cajun biscuits.